Welcome everybody. The new college football game dropped a couple weeks ago, and MetalMike so graciously got it for the both of us so we can now play college football 26, and you know what that means. Another online dynasty between myself and MetalMike. I will be controlling West Virginia, and as you can see here, MetalMike will be controlling Penn State. Lived in West Virginia for about 5 or 6 years, became a big Mountaineer fan. I was able to play as Florida State, my other team, in our last offline dynasty, but I never got the invite for West Virginia, so we decided to go with our teams right off the rip. Now, if we stay with them or not, that's up to us entirely. My coach's contract is 5 years. I'm contracted up until 2029. I'm going to stay with them at least for 5 years unless they fire me and I have to go for another position. Now let's talk about West Virginia, the team I'm controlling. No more Garrett Green. I forgot that he was a senior last year. Now I have Nico Marcholo, I know I butchered that last name, my junior. Backfield creator, that's an interesting new name for improviser, but he's going to be my starter. And if he struggles, I'll have Jalen Henderson as a backup. He's a dual threat. He can run and he can throw. Running back, Jaheim White, he is a beast. I'll have him for another year, provided he doesn't transfer. So that'll be good there. Wide receiver, I mixed up my depth chart a little bit. I mixed it up, and I have Christian Hamilton as my number one because he has that 92 speed, 94 agility. Then I moved Oren Singleton to number 2 because he's got 91 speed, 93 agility. So I did mix it up a little bit between these two. I also have the senior Preston Fox in the slot and some other good options with Cam Vaughn and Rodney Gallagher III. At tight end, I'm sticking with Grayson Barnes. He's by far my best tight end. Speed, acceleration, and overall. Now my offensive line, 78, Malik Agbo for my left tackle. Left guard, 81, Walter Youngbear. Center, 79, Carlson Lee. And it looks like they pretty much have an average offensive line. Sophomore is rated 78, Aiden Bustle. And yeah, Tykees Crawford, the senior right tackle, 77 overall. So they pretty much have an average offensive line. That's going to be something that I look forward to building later. As far as my D line, this should be my strength. Right off the bat, my two seniors, Demore Robinson and Eddie Kelly Jr., 86 and 84. Curtis Jones, my right end, 78. And defensive tackle is an 80. Gonna go actually look at my linebackers. Pretty average there. Will Hoffman, a 74. Reed Carico, 82. And Chase Wilson, an 81. Looking at my backfield, here's where it looks like it's gonna be their strength. 86, Jordan Shrugs. Michael Coach Jr., an 85 at corner. Both seniors, so I'm probably definitely gonna miss them. 89, Fred Perry, another senior. And then a little weak at strong safety, a senior Justin Harrington at 81, but I do have a sophomore that's waiting in the wing rated 77, Israel Boyce. So it looks definitely that the secondary is the strength of this team. They're an 84 defense, 81 offense, and 82 overall. I will jump to the Mountaineer schedule. The only team I changed was FCS East because I didn't want to play an FCS team, so I put Marshall in their spot at week 1 just because it's a West Virginia rivalry, I wanted to get a rivalry game in there. Week 2 at Ohio. Not really sweating week 1 and 2. Week 3 is the big one, the backyard brawl. Pittsburgh comes to West Virginia, and this is my favorite game of the year in real life. So I'm really looking forward to play their big rivalry game. Week 4 at Kansas. Week 5 home against Utah. And then I have week 14 at BYU. I'm hoping to try to get ranked. I don't play a lot of ranked teams this season, but I'm hoping that'll change by towards the end. Maybe some of these guys will get ranked. Coming out of the bye, I go to UCF. Then TCU comes to me. At Houston. Home against Colorado. Then I get 2 ranked ones at the end as of right now. At Arizona State. That should be a fun one. A bye week 13. And then number 25. Hopefully Texas Tech is still rated by the time week 14 rolls around. And I have a shot at them. But not too bad. I have 1, 2, 3 ranked teams. So, I mean, it's probably going to be tough to get noticed at West Virginia at first. But they're going to notice real quick. I'm going to quick go over the conferences and the changes that I made to this season. I mean, to the NCAA for this. I'm going to start with the biggest change is the Pac-12. I set it up for Boise State, Oregon State, Fresno State, Texas State, Utah State, Washington State, Colorado State, and San Diego State. Basically how it's going to look like in 2026. And there were a few slight other changes. In the Mountain West, I traded North Texas and Air Force. I took Air Force out of the Mountain West and North Texas out of the American, because I wanted to keep all the military schools together. There's Air Force, Navy, and Army in the same conference. And then other small changes where I have no independents. Where are you hiding? Notre Dame is in the ACC, and I believe UConn is in the American. So the only 2 independent schools were UConn and Notre Dame. So that's it. That's changes to the conference, so everybody knows that. Next episode will be week 1. You will see my game, and then I'll have Mike on to review his game, his week 1 matchup. Well, thank you guys for watching. This is Johnny H. Have a good one. See you next time.